New World's hardcore seasonal world dates and details has just been posted. Like we believed, it is opening on June 3rd. However, the server is only going to run until July 8th. So the seasonal world is really only going to be open for about a month. So that's not a lot of time, which is why they go into talk about how this isn't a grind, it's a sprint. So it's going to have a severely expedited main story quest. And this isn't a normal take on a hardcore server. If you've ever played hardcore servers of other games, most relatably, classic WoW, it's their own attempted spin at a hardcore server with specific rewards and items associated to it. So this isn't a grind, it's a sprint. Accelerated crafting tiers with simplified requirements, artifact access is streamlined so you can experiment with builds more quickly, endgame materials are going to be easier to acquire and encouraging risk-taking and late-game optimization. I don't know how much that's going to encourage risk-taking other than maybe just like you're going to get endgame materials faster and so you're going to be able to do like the most difficult content faster, but you might not be fully optimized and you're racing to complete it first for the rewards. But other than that, I don't know why that would encourage risk taking. Every decision matters, one life, one shot, except not really. Dying locks you out of set 3 journey rewards. One another shot, delete and restart. So this is where it's like, it's a hardcore server, but it's not a hardcore server. Basically, in order to get the set 3 journey rewards, you have to complete the activities without dying. But if you do die, your character doesn't get deleted. You get a thing called power through failure. Fallen characters receive plus 25 to all attributes for up to 5 deaths, helping you get back on your feet fast. So you basically just get a juiced character at that point once you do die. More accessible content, even in hardcore. We want players experimenting, pushing limits, and learning. And I guess that's part of the plus 25 attributes is to help people learn a little bit more what they're capable of and what can be done. Only the bold make the board. Challenge yourselves to reach new heights with new systems and push even further on leaderboards. You'll be competing against players at higher speeds, but some weekly leaderboards will compete across worlds. If you want to push as hard as you can, come try it in the hardcore seasonal world. Keep in mind, some leaderboards will include players from all regions, including seasonal characters. The weekly clear time and weekly max score mutation-specific leaderboards offer rewards. These reset weekly, and once seasonal characters expire, they'll no longer be eligible. So, part of this whole thing is seeing how high you can reach on the leaderboards without dying, what you can complete without ever dying. So, those clear speeds are kind of where that risk factor is going to start to come into play. Since, the faster you try to go, the more dangerous the pulls are going to be. With less downtime, bigger pulls, more consistent packs. But a lot of experienced players are going to already know how to deal with all that. The seasonal journey is split into 3 sets. Casual rewards available for all players who participate in the seasonal world. So even if you die, you have access to this. Fallen rewards for those who have died on the seasonal world, an incentive to push on and embrace your additional power. And the rewards here, the crafting for the raw Ori Calcite Stone, craft an artifact of your choice, Gorgonite Inductor, 50 Dark Matter. This one's same thing, but with Runewood Resin to make a major trophy, Paragon's Resolve Legwear Armor Skin, Paragon's Odyssey Footwear Armor Skin, an Exemplar Ambition Bow Weapon Skin. And then for the Unfallen, those who complete the season without perishing, they will get those previous things: a Trophy of Dominance, seasonal world exclusive trophy that boosts territory standing gained, which is, nice, but that system still needs to be reworked. 1 Paragon's Virtue Headwear Armor Skin box, 1 Paragon Aegis Chestwear Armor Skin box, 1 Paragon Might Armor Skin Reward box, Hard as Iron title. Most valuable thing in there, in my opinion, title. In addition to the normal rewards, each task completed on the Unfallen chapter has an associated title. So there's multiple titles to achieve In this as well, complete the Trial of the Devourer while in an Unfallen group, Sandworm Slayer. Complete 3 Tier 3 mutations in an Unfallen group, Masterwork Mutator title. Defeat Echidna in the Hive of Gorgons in an Unfallen group, Echidna Exterminator. Defeat Typhon on the Hive of Gorgons in the Unfallen, Terror of the Typhon. And defeat Broodmother in the Hive of Gorgons in an Unfallen group, Broodmother Brutalizer. So those are the main things to look out for. They just quick little things they talk about here. Seasonal character, when the world ends, your character is going to be deleted, but the rewards you'll claim on another character on an existing server. So, probably make sure that you have another character on a regular world so that you can claim those rewards and that there's no issues that you might run into. And, anything related to your character, your company, seasonal treasury, none of that is going to carry over. So it's going to be a 1-month server. We're going to definitely be there on the beaches June 3rd. We're probably going to be leveling up with an SNS hatchet or SNS spear, something of that nature ourselves. And once we complete the activities that we feel like completing on all this stuff, that's when we'll start flagging up and going and getting back involved with PvP and whatnot once we have everything that we'd like to have completed. But that's all. We just wanted to bring you the information regarding the dates and the details for anybody who hasn't seen them yet. Thank you all so much for watching. It's nice to be back making videos again. If you ever want to drop by on Twitch, you can find us at twitch.tv/Zav, where we'll always be talking about MMOs. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care and have a good one.